Hello, free spirits. I have a special message for this video. A question came in from a person through social media asking me, how did I become interested in yoga philosophy, yoga psychology, and Vedic counseling, and what is my background? And I also have received several questions, including from friends, family, and some coaching clients about why did I start a YouTube channel. So I think these two questions are interconnected and I'm going to answer them both together. So why did I become interested in Vedic counseling and yoga psychology? For those of you who follow this channel, you're probably familiar with Vedic counseling or the Vedas, but if you're not, the Vedic counseling is a form of counseling or coaching. It is very ancient, probably one of the first forms of coaching or counseling as a profession, and it was based on the Vedic scriptures, the Vedas. That's why it's called Vedic counseling. There is a lot of truth in ancient teachings because they have survived over centuries for a reason. I always identify myself with a lot of wisdom, Eastern philosophies. So that's what Vedic counseling is. It's counseling based on wisdom teachings, universal principles that relate to human evolution, human growth from the perspective of spirituality. One of the things that I love about Vedanta, which is one of the main brands of the Vedas, is that Vedanta encourages people to ask questions. There's actually a method to ask questions and answer to yourself, or ask a teacher, a guru, to know your true self. It's a method of inquiry, self-inquiry. And this is crucial to know yourself. And this is what life is. Let me tell you something. You are in the spiritual path even if you don't know it. Whether you are aware of it or not, it doesn't make a difference. The purpose of this life, of coming to this life, is to learn the right knowledge, to evolve as humans. And yoga philosophy and wisdom teachings of the East provide all the tools for this human growth, human evolution. Over the years, I changed careers. I was a lawyer. A lot of people don't know that I worked as an international law consultant in the United States with a big law firm for many years. I had a great boss. He really supported me being an immigrant from other country and learning all the legal system. I went to school again to get an equivalent to a Juris Doctor degree in law in the United States with a master's degree in international law. And then a lot of things happened in the legal field that I became disappointed with it, especially the environment. I was becoming more healthier, more spiritual, and I was feeling a clash with the legal profession and my path that I was developing. I have always been in this path of human evolution, of spiritual growth. But it became very, very intense when I ended a long-term relationship that I was in. Sometimes you have to listen to your heart. If you don't listen to your heart and your intuition, you live other people's lives. You walk other people's paths. And that's not why you came to this earth. You came here for yourself first. And then as you find yourself, your true self, and you grow, then you are full of gifts to give to others, and you can do many things for others. But until you don't walk that path on your own, you are not a complete human being. You're going to be stuck in that level of evolution where you are, or maybe where you were 20 years ago. So sometimes we have to walk alone. 10 years ago, I became a certified yoga teacher. And that also propelled me to become more interested in this field because I felt the benefits myself with yoga. And then I became an Ayurvedic counselor. Ayurveda is the natural medicine, the system of natural medicine in India. So anyway, I became in love with all of that, fascinated, and I started to study more and more seriously. I always read about yoga and meditation. Since I was a little girl, I bumped into a few magazines and books that opened my eyes, and they really resonated with me because I was ready to listen to that message. I remember reading about Buddhism and the third eye and the chakras. And at that time, I was like 11 or 12 years old, and I didn't give it too much importance, but I thought it was fascinating. Since then, I have been reading and studying, with maybe some gaps in between when I was very, very busy trying to get some degrees out of the way in the law and all of that. So I'm very happy with the changes I have made, and I'm very thankful that I listened to my heart and my intuition. Now, many people also ask me, Claudia, why did you start a YouTube channel?
Become a creator, not just a consumer. You know, the majority of people right now are consumers, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a consumer of Netflix or YouTube, but there's something so powerful about not just being a consumer, but moving into the role of being a creator.
What is the purpose of life if not learning, growing, and experimenting and experiencing and finding your passion, your life purpose? What is the meaning of life if not finding your life purpose, your true self? What makes your heart happy? So I found myself with a lot of accumulated knowledge in different areas, especially in yoga philosophy, yoga psychology, and coaching. We are here in this world to learn specific knowledge and to help others grow and evolve, or at least help yourself grow and evolve as much as you can in this life. So I am still in the path, I'm still learning and evolving. So I wanted to share what I have learned and share my passion with people to inspire and to share information, to share knowledge. If you have watched my videos, you're gonna see that I condense information from different sources that I think are very solid, serious authors. At this point in my life, I have gained some confidence enough to convey my message. What I have learned from teachings that thousands of people have learned before me, and they have transformed their lives with this knowledge. And I want to bring it to the audience that is ready to hear it. Also, I have learned that communication is very powerful, the use of your word. So part of your evolution as a human being is being able to express your message, what you have learned, and to communicate efficiently and effectively with people. As you can tell, English is not my first language. You never stop learning another language, but I have come a long way in gaining confidence to speak in English. I was very shy even talking in Spanish in front of a big audience when I had to speak in front of the class in college. I was shy, sometimes I shaked and became very nervous. I got neck rushes and very bad. Over the years, slowly I kept talking, I kept doing presentations. Even when I was nervous, I tried to manage my thoughts, manage my mind, my nervous system. And yoga has helped me so much in that area. I knew I had so many things to share with everyone. I thought that I found a treasure and I didn't want to keep it to myself. I want to share it with many people who don't know about yoga philosophy and spiritual teachings. And I thought I could convey it in a way that they could get it and they could become interested in it. So that's why I started a YouTube channel, because YouTube is a great platform, if not the best, for putting your message. It is about my mission. I just feel compelled to talk, to speak. I have felt tremendous changes in my life and my relationships just because I am speaking, I am talking, I am communicating. I am learning about communication, about emotional intelligence. Coming from being very afraid and very closed, I was not a very communicative person. I rarely spoke about my ideas or my feelings with friends or family, in part because I was shy and in part because growing up I was never encouraged really to speak up and to put my thoughts out there. And that is one of the things I had to overcome. So I did that, and it feels amazing to overcome a fear, to overcome a challenge. And that's why I'm so passionate, because I did it. I have done so many things in my life that have made me a stronger woman, a better person in the path of human evolution. One of those is to be an immigrant, to leave my nuclear family, my parents, my brother, to grow, to expand your wings. You have sometimes to leave the niche, and it is scary, but I am not in this life to be fearful and to limit my growth and evolution. This is my time to grow as much as I can. So I have overcome fear of public speaking. I have changed careers. I have overcome opposition from partners, from relatives, from friends, questions, some criticism, and doubt from other people. But again, if you listen to your heart and your intuition, you know you're in the right path. Sometimes this is scary because you're alone. When you go to the top is lonely, they say, and few people have the courage to follow their dreams, to take risks, take smart risks, educated risks, but take risks. So that is the message. That is what I do in my coaching practice. I help people overcome their fears by concentrating on personal growth and find life fulfillment. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your questions. I hope this was very helpful. As always, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.